Obviously, as you can see, we're still very much a work in progress here. That might have been the ugliest first 15 minutes of basketball I've ever been associated with. We were throwing the ball all over the place and just turning it over, unforced turnovers, and part of that's my fault. We addressed offense after the Penn State game and sharing the ball, and I think guys were just a little hesitant and tentative. But I thought our kids stayed really positive and fought through it, and I think that's a really good St. Francis team. They're so fast and so aggressive, and then we struggled guarding them with the ball screen. They were either going to get a dunk or they were hitting threes, so we had to make a quick adjustment. Where I thought Nakai Sanders was fantastic, and then I think our guys really stepped up. I thought that was a total team win. The guys really playing unselfishly, 21 assists, and really working for each other. Renee Castro stepped up. Taryn Smith stepped up. Isaiah Mike. Like I said, Nakai Sanders, I thought he was tremendous for us, a big key for us in winning that game. So, but guys, it's still early basketball. It's ugly basketball. We just got to keep focusing on getting better. I keep saying it. I think it's a cliche, but it's the truth with this group. We have so many new pieces and so many young pieces, and it really showed in the first 15 minutes of that game. And then I thought we showed some versatility and some toughness, to be quite honest, in the second half.
Talk about the pieces, I guess those two, Terry and Renee, is pretty much the kind of backcourt play you had in mind in bringing guys.
Yeah, it is, and they've been struggling, and I brought them in, and as these kids know, I love these guys, and they know I love them, so I can coach them and tell them the truth. And sometimes it's hard to take, but I've been telling them, like, you guys have been struggling. You guys have not been playing to their potential. And we watch film with each kid, and we talk about it. I meet with them together, and I meet with them separately, and I think they showed their potential. I'm really, really happy for Renee, because as we all know, last year was a tough year for him. I'm happy for him that he's kind of broke through, because he made really big plays for us today. And I think Taryn, he got his knee drained yesterday. As people realize he's still banged up. He got his knee drained yesterday and didn't practice, and then he showed a little bit more quickness, a little bit more about what he's going to be. And he's still in a work in progress because he's still recovering and, obviously sat out the year.
That can be a game that turns the corner a little bit for Renee.
I hope so. I hope it's a confidence game for him. And again, it's early. Mike Lewis had a confidence game for him at Penn State and came out today and, played like a true freshman and really struggled. But for Renee to step up and for us to have that depth, I think it really helped us.
It's kind of like a long time. I think you already talked about it, but it's just like a long time coming for him. He's been in the program for a while. He's been kind of like just trying to break through. Do you think this is kind of his first?
I hope so. I mean, we see it in practice a lot. And again, I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but he sat out 2 years of playing. His first year as a freshman, he didn't play at Butler. Then he had to sit out last year when he transferred. So he was really rusty, and he got in better shape. He's been better flow. He played really well for us in our scrimmage game. And then I think now he's just kind of getting a groove a little bit, and hopefully it's a confidence booster for him. Because if we play with him, Taryn, Mike, Emil, and Spencer, then we can have some depth and we can play at the rate that we want to play at.
You talked about Sanders not long. When did you guys figure out that he was kind of a mismatch in this guy's fitness line?
I'll be honest with you. There's more of it was defense. We made the plays defense. We made the change because they were hurting us with a 5-man ball screen. They were either getting dunks or they were kicking out and getting threes. And then it was like, okay, we got to switch this. And we can't really switch it. We couldn't switch it with Darius at that point. They were too small and too quick. Nakai gives us that luxury because he can move his feet. So even though he's got girth to him, but his ability to move his feet, keep guys in front, really helped us. And it changed the game. It changed that end of the second half, which gave us a lead, and that's why we started him to start the second half. And then again, he's a competitive kid, and he's a tough rebounder, and that shows up every night.
After only leading for like 15 seconds of the first half, what did you comment on that? Keep that lead?
Well, it was more about, I just told him the truth. I don't think we could have played a worse first 15 minutes. That was awful. I mean, the ball was flying all over the place. We were turning it over, and then we were struggling in defense and breaking down. So it was more like, okay, we got to play a 20-minute game right now. Okay, we've kind of cleaned it up a little bit. We made some adjustments a little bit offensively and defensively, as you saw. And the guys locked in and really defended. I thought we played well and defended down the stretch to win the game.
5 turnovers is not what you want from him, but with all the talent Isaiah has, is this kind of the game you guys are waiting for him to have scoring the ball well?
He's a freshman, guys. Isaiah Mike Lewis, and Spencer Littleson, like, whether it's the bloggers, whether it's the Summer League, which is complete fake, it's not real. Everybody wants to put all these expectations on the freshmen. They're 18 years old. Like, no, this isn't, to answer your question, no. He's a freshman. He had 8-5 at Penn State. For a freshman, that's a fantastic game. Why does it have to be, 16-6? He struggled. He was a mess. He's a freshman. Okay, it's going to take time. None of these kids are saviors. None of these guys are one and dones. They're really good kids that love basketball, and they're pretty talented. But like everybody else, they got to become sophomores and juniors and seniors, and that's what we're going to see what these guys are. So we had a good night. Now, hopefully he comes out and has another good night. But that's hard to do as a freshman. I.e., Mike Lewis, rookie of the week, played great at Penn State. It was a mess today. So those are freshmen. And I don't mean to sound sarcastic with your question, but I think it's unfair that we put expectations, and whoever's putting them, I'm not the one that's putting them on. Whoever these people that obviously really don't know basketball that well understand that they're freshmen. It's going to be up and down. And to put pressure on those guys like that, I think that's unfair for the kids. Thanks.